Well, I mean, the video of this week is going to be about me eating junk food the whole week and seeing the effects. And now I'm just like, oh, fuck. This headache is just ongoing. I just realized my skin is like really greasy.
I just feel so lethargic and like I don't want to do anything.
What's your favorite guilty pleasure food? Is it a mouth-watering burger? Crispy chicken wings? No, wait, a pillowy donut. Surely a cheese pool-worthy pizza. Maybe some decadent chocolate. Are you hungry yet? What you're experiencing right now is a craving. And I've been getting a lot of these lately since my work hours have been increasing. You guessed it, I stress eat. So I thought, you know what would be fun? If I ate junk food for 7 days straight and made a video about it, but what I didn't realize was the massive effect it would have on my body and mind. But also the bizarre things I learned from this challenge.
I'm actually really surprised with my results.
All right, first day of the challenge, and I'm actually really excited. I'm trying to teach myself a lesson. If I let myself eat it every day for 7 days, I would just end up feeling like shit. And then from that, swear off junk food for the rest of my life. Or at least that's what I hope.
Okay, I'm actually really surprised with my results. My body fat percentage is just on the cusp here. So like, I'm in the high category. Bro, what? That's crazy, man. Don't know how I feel about this. Dude, so I got the DEXA scan. I'm 23.3%, bro.
Yeah, I'd say 21 to 24 is pretty fair. I'm too devastated by that, my man.
I've got a headache. Feel tired, feel groggy. I'm sleepy. Feel like I got a bit of brain fog. I can't concentrate as well as I normally might be able to. Like, I don't know how much of this is just like placebo. Like, is it just happening because I didn't go for a walk? Look at that. And now, ladies and gentlemen, some B-roll of me eating KFC. That's so good. I was supposed to not like this and be like, oh guys, you should eat healthy. Chips are good too. So it's the morning of the next day. My skin is like really greasy. Oh my God. I'm a bit more groggy than I would normally be. Like a little bit, not that much, but I'll see if it lasts. Basically, if you asked me to sprint 100 meters right now, I'd be like, ugh. Classic, the mighty breakfast of champions, McDonald's.
Scared that I'm gonna vomit at this MMA class.
It's really hard to explain because it's all subjective, but I just feel a little bit more lazy than I would normally. I don't feel bright and fresh and ready for the day. Outrageous. There's lettuce. That's not junk food. I love these. Fun times. Normally I get like a meat option, but you know what? Hey mate, can I just make a takeaway order please? The cheese lovers pizza in a medium. Could I get the Hershey's brownie as well please? Oh shit, that is huge. In terms of like focus and, you know, working, for the most part during the day it's okay. I guess it just makes me sleepy in the afternoon and it makes me more feel like I want to be more sedentary. This headache is just ongoing. Like I feel gross after eating so much and I feel like I'm like forcing it down. And I realize that when you have soft drinks with each meal, you just don't end up having water. That might be also leading to what the headache is, like just from dehydration. In the moment, there's a pleasure. I feel happy because I get to eat this yummy, delicious food right now. But then you feel unfulfilled afterwards. You feel disappointed in yourself afterwards. I'm really not looking forward to working out tonight, but yeah, I'm gonna have to.
So I've been trying to figure out why have I been having these afternoon slumps and why is my motivation so heavily decreased when I'm eating junk food? How does it have that big of an impact on me? And the things I've found are shocking. In Kelly McGonigal's book, The Willpower Instinct, it says that way back when the human brain was taking shape, dropping blood sugar levels had less to do with whether or not you'd been using your energy-guzzling prefrontal cortex to resist a cookie, and more to do with whether food was available at all. If you hadn't eaten in a while, your blood sugar was low. To an energy monitoring brain, your blood sugar level was an indicator of how likely you were to starve in the near future. So dropping sugar levels in your brain meant that you're about to die and you're about to starve and you needed to find something calorie rich quickly. She goes on to say, when your blood sugar drops, your brain will favor short-term thinking and impulsive behavior. And so then the question is, okay, why don't I just keep my blood sugar consistently high then? If sugar in my blood is what's giving me willpower, it's what's giving me discipline, why don't I just always keep it high? And that's the issue. She says that a better idea is to make sure that your body has a low variance in blood sugar by eating low glycemic index foods. And what these foods are is that they give sugar and energy without spiking and dipping your blood sugar levels so severely. They give a slow increase and a slow decrease, so the variance isn't as high. So your brain doesn't detect a huge decrease in blood sugar, and you don't crave the junk food, and you can exercise more self-control and discipline, which I thought was incredibly fascinating.
Not super happy with this choice. I'm sick of Macca's, and Macca's always makes me feel like shit. Got a Big Mac and some fries. I'm gonna feel like shit after this. I'm just sick of feeling groggy and like have a headache. It's the last day of the challenge and I had the worst sleep, kept having to need to go to the toilet. My stomach's just super upset. Normally I have like limitless energy and I just want to like do so many things in a day. It's weird because I end up enjoying eating junk food, like especially snacks, like that's my weakness. But it's more just that afterwards, I just feel like I can't do anything. I'll feel more lazy, and then because I'm more lazy, I won't want to work out. I won't want to go outside, go for a run, go for a swim, go to the beach, go to the park. And that in combination makes me feel worse. So all the sort of negative habits sort of build on each other. It just feels like I'm in a slump. Yeah, I just feel like gross.
My DEXA scan initially going in at the start of this challenge was 23.3% body fat. At the end now it's 23.4, which doesn't seem huge, but considering it's only 7 days that I've been eating unhealthy and it's already increased by 0.1%, that's huge. You know, if it was over a year, I can't imagine how much body fat percentage it would increase by. The first day that I had my resting metabolic rate tested, it was 1,886 calories per day was my sort of maintenance, my resting rate. Now, at the end of it, it is 2,002 calories per day. So it's increased. And I was asking the technician who did the test and he was saying that that means you're getting unhealthier. Even just 7 days has, you know, made a negative sort of direction of change for me. Which is eye-opening. It's crazy. I honestly didn't expect to learn this lesson from this challenge. When I started, I thought I would be completely put off junk food after this. But at the end of this challenge, I feel like having junk food in absolute moderation is okay. Doing that every day would not be sustainable or good for me, but balancing it with eating healthy 5 to 6 days of the week and then having a junky meal 1 to 2 times a week is honestly where I feel happiest. And yeah, sure, I won't get the leanest body, but for me personally, I realize there are other equally as important values for my food decisions, which are that I really value spending time with my friends and family and sharing a meal, which is something I love and one of my favorite things to do in the world. So yes, I won't overindulge in it, but I will allow myself to do it in moderation. So what did I learn from this challenge? Number 1, healthy eating is split into 2 sub-habits: grocery shopping and cooking. You really have to employ a lot of principles of just making a new habit. What about grocery shopping or cooking could you make easier in your environment? And to know those things, you need to think about what are the friction points. So for grocery shopping, for example, the friction points can be something like you have to get in the car, you have to find parking, you have to have bags, you have to look around for grocery stuff. Having a grocery list would be really helpful. For cooking, do you have a sharp knife? Do you have utensils? Do you have a cooking pan that you enjoy using? Are you stocked with the basic things that a kitchen needs? So looking at these 2 experiences and making them more enjoyable and having less friction in them, I think is huge. That can be alleviated by sitting down, thinking about what you want to cook, and then writing out the grocery list. Things like, for me, the Woolworths app, the Coles app, whatever it is, your grocery store, just having the online version of it, ordering it from your home, and then just telling it when to deliver. And yeah, there's a subscription fee, but it's a worthwhile investment. Other things you can do is just having a weekly routine of grocery shopping on a certain day, like on a Sunday evening, you go to the grocery store. Not knowing what you need, what are the ingredients, what are the steps. Number 2, have friends who eat healthy. So many times I had to go out of my way to eat junk food when sharing a meal with my friends this week, because a lot of them eat healthy. Number 3, make your environment well stocked with healthy options available to you. Again, in this challenge, when I was trying to eat unhealthy, I would end up having the 0 sugar soda drinks. And so I realized in the end that I just want to eat healthier to feel better. Looking better is a nice side effect, but not the main reason. I'm honestly surprised I learned this lesson from this challenge, because I wanted to use this challenge to scare me into eating healthier more often so I could look better. But the challenge clarified my actual priorities and goals for me. I realized there are other equally as important values for my food decisions, which are that I really value spending time with my friends and family and sharing a meal. So yes, I won't overindulge in it, but I will allow myself to do it in moderation. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you learned something from this challenge. And if you did, please let me know in the comments below, or give me some tips as well on how to be eating healthier. Thanks. Bye.